I like to hold the band in my thumbs like so. If you want to put your whole hand in it at any point, you can. I just don't really like the way it feels, so totally up to you. So we've got the band in the thumbs. We're standing about hip distance apart. Take a big inhale, reach up. Look into that band. Give it a little pull apart with your thumbs. And then we're gonna dive down, peeling yourself off your imaginary wall. Articulating that spine one at a time. Hang nice and heavy at the bottom, big inhale. And exhale, let's bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, roll it all the way up. Good, so let's reach on up, pull that band apart. And then diving down, articulating the spine. Finding that connection with your Pilates breath. That's in through the nose, good. And then exhale through the mouth as you roll all the way up. Good, we've got 2 more like this. Maybe even adding a little further reach with the hands, setting the pelvis forward into a baby back extension. Good, 1 more like this. Let's bring it all the way up. Biggest reach here, and then dive it all the way down. Let's hang out at the bottom for a moment. Just let everything hang here. Give me a shake of your head, yes. And a shake of your head, no. Good, bend the knees, tuck the tail. Let's roll it all the way back up to standing. And we're gonna reach the band overhead and go a little wider with the feet here. We're gonna go for that little lateral reach. So reaching side to side. Big inhale for length. Exhale, oblique strength pulls us back to the center. Now let's add that little pull with the bottom hand. So depending on how strong your band is, it might not be a big pull. Good, reach it on over to the side. 1 more here, and 1 to the other side. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bring it forward here. We're gonna go even wider with our stance, a little turn out with the toes. We're gonna go for a big sumo squat. Your band is gonna reach down and then up. Good. Down we go, deep into that squat. Up and down for 4. Very nice, 3. Try not to flare the ribs at the top, 2. And 1, let's go into our squat. We're gonna hold it here, reaching the band forward. We're gonna start to lift a heel and lower. So I like to go for a little bounce. So do 1 and bring it down, other and bring it down. Yeah, there we go. Getting nice and low. Beautiful. Let's go for 4, 3. Very nice, 2 more. And last one, now we're gonna stay low. Now we're gonna lift both heels and lower. We're trying to stay low with the bump. Good, lift the heels and lower. You got it for 4. Very nice, 3. Good, 2 more here. On your last one, hold those heels nice and high. Pulse your booty, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels come down, stand on up, reach into the sky, and then big forward fold and a stretch here. Take a big inhale. And then we're gonna heel toe the feet back into the center. We're gonna go ahead and put that band around your ankles. From there, bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, give me that nice, beautiful roll on up. Good, and we're gonna stand nice and tall here. Hands are gonna go onto your waist or down by your side, whatever feels good. We're gonna put a little bend in the knees just so we're not locked out. We're gonna shift our weight over to the right and then lift this left foot off the floor. We're gonna start to lift that foot out laterally. Now, if you can find a balance here and hold it, great. If not, your toes are right here, just tap it and then lift. And what we wanna try to do is make it slow in both directions. So big flex of that foot there. Good, exhale and press. Controlled with that lift, you've got 4 more here. Very nice, and 3. Good, 2 more. And last one, let's pulse it up, hold it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. I think you're gonna be happier with the medium weight on your legs. My little weightlifter. Yeah, I think you're gonna feel a little bit more engaged. Yeah, there we go. Okay, from here, we're gonna go ahead and lift straight forward and, no, sorry, we're gonna go straight back. So what I want you to do is lift that leg straight back here. Think about a glute squeeze, but still stand tall. So I don't want you to dip everything forward to get that leg to lift. We're sending the heel back, maybe balancing on that right leg, maybe not. Tapping the toe as you need to find your balance. Making sure we're not locked out through the knee. Beautiful, let's send it back for 4. You got it, 3. Good, 2 more here. Pull the ribs in one more time. Pulse it back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it down. You're gonna shimmy that band down around the arches of your feet. Yep, you can adjust with your hands if you need. Now we're gonna shift that weight over into the right leg one more time. Left leg is gonna lift. Now again, we wanna stay standing nice and tall here to get that leg to lift. And we don't wanna fling it up and let that band pull us down. It's slow and controlled in both directions. Good, lift and hold it. Beautiful, you got 4 more and then we're gonna pulse. Good, go for 3. Very nice, 2 more. On your last one, let's hold it up and pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. We're gonna go right into the other side, so we're working backwards through that series on the other side. Good, big lift. Floating it on down, making sure you're not hanging out in that locked knee. So put a micro bend in it. If you're like me and you like to hyperextend your knees and hang out there, it's tough. Good, let's go for 4. You got it, 3. Very nice, 2 more. Last one, let's hold it up, pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. We're gonna put that band back around the ankles. You can always use your hands to adjust if you need. We're gonna shift the weight into the left leg, and we're starting with that lift back. So think glute to squeeze. Your glute engaging is lifting that leg back behind you. You've got 4. Good, 3. Belly pulls in nice and tight here. 2. Shoulders out of ears. Pulse it back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're going right into that lateral lift. Send it out to the side. So hopefully we're feeling it in that lifting leg, yes, but it's that stabilizing hip that's really burned in here. Good, let's go for 5. You got it, 4. 3 more, and then we're gonna pulse it. You got it, last 2. And then hold it out, pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. Good, let's go for a big reach up. Dive down, stretch here for a moment, let everything hang. While you're down there, we're gonna bring that band around the knees. So over the knees, onto your thighs. Try to get it nice and flat. Sometimes these bands will roll up. Such is life. Let's roll all the way up to standing. Good, we're gonna start with a knee bend. Yeah, so if that just keeps happening, probably your pants, and just let it. Okay. The band works the same, it's just not quite as comfortable. So we're gonna stand nice and tall here. Tuck the tailbone under, pull the belly in. We're gonna put a little bend in the knees, and we're going for a knee bend, so this is not a full squat. You're trying to keep your spine totally upright and send your knees forward. So we should feel a nice big stretch through the front of the leg there, right along your shin. And we wanna make sure that we're not sticking anything out. We're staying long through the spine, everything's pulled in, and the spine is just going straight up and down. Good, heels stay down and connected to the floor. Just come a little bit narrower with your feet. Good, in a nice parallel position. Good, and then Francesca, let's go a little less turnout, a little more parallel. Perfect. So that we're practicing like our quote unquote perfect squat, so that eventually one day we can stand here with our heels on the floor and get our ass to touch all the way down. Not today. Good, let's go 3 more like this. And 2. Good, last one. Now we're going for a full squat. So we're gonna reach our hands forward as we sit all the way back and down, keeping a little pull apart of that band. Good. We go up and down for 4. Very nice, 3. You got it. 2. On 1, we're staying down. We're pulsing up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Send those knees out on the band for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're not done yet. We're staying low. We're going to try to lift those heels and lower down. Lifting with control. Trying to keep that booty nice and low. Hopefully finding a little shake here. Good, we've got 4. Very nice. 3, 2 more. And last 1. Bring the heels down. Stand all the way up. Go for a roll down. As you're rolling, we're going to take that band, bring it all the way down and off with the legs. We're going to make sure that our ring is over to the side because we're going to start using our space on the mat. Let's roll on up to standing. We're going to put the band into the fingers again like so. And let's all come to the end of your mat and face inward so we can all look at each other. So you've got your whole mat out in front of you like so. We're going to reach the arms up and over. Now what I want you to practice first, see how my ribs are all popped out and I've got a little dip in the low back? I want you to take that out. So you've pulled in the belly, little tuck of the tailbone. Take a big step forward with your left foot. Now we're going to start to shift the weight forward and we're going to start to send the chest forward and lift the legs. So maybe this is all we do today. Maybe we start to go a little bit lower. So we're coming in and out of this T shape, or maybe it's an X shape. What I want you to do is keep that band above your head. It's a little halo. My little Pilates angels. Now, if you see the band in your peripheral vision, that means you're bringing it down too far. And I want you to lift it up even higher. So the goal here is not necessarily to make this T shape, but it's to keep your hips nice and square, arms and legs engaged, finding that nice balance on your standing leg with a micro bend in your knee. Good, we've got 3 more like this, and then you're gonna find a balance that works for you. Good, 2 more here. On your last one, let's find a spot we can balance and hold. Now that back leg is gonna tap the mat and lift. Good, tap and lift. Very nice, you've got 4, 3, you got it, 2. On your last one, hold that leg up, your standing leg, the left leg will bend and extend for 5. Good, 4, you got it, 3. Very nice, I know, 2. Last one, and then take a big step back, dive forward, stretch over your leg here. Take a big inhale and exhale. Good, and then let's go ahead and roll all the way back up to standing. And now we're gonna keep that nice wide stance. Arms reach forward here. We're gonna go into a lunge. So we're gonna bring that back knee forward and down. Just a nice little lunge here. We're trying to get 90 degrees in both knees. Very nice. We're gonna go for 4, 3. Good, you've got 2. On your last one, we hold it here. You're just gonna lift your arms overhead and forward. Lift overhead without popping those ribs too much. Good, use that big inhale and exhale. You've got 4 like this. And 3, 2 more, and then we're gonna hold the arms overhead. Here you go, last one, hold it here, pulse it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand all the way up. Go for that big dive forward and just collapse into this stretch here. Very nice. Let's roll all the way back up to standing. Take a big step back. We're gonna do the other side. So hands go overhead, reach up and over. Pull those ribs down. Big step forward with the right foot. Get light on the toes in the back. Now we're gonna start to shift forward. Start small, because we know that right and left side, like they know each other, but maybe not that much about each other. They might be very different, and we're fine with that. Just listening to your body, figuring out what's gonna work for you, and then maybe getting an inch or two deeper into that balance. And if it's wobbly on this side, just respect that. Good, let's go for 4. Keeping a little pull apart on that band for 3. Very nice, you've got 2 more here. On your last one, we're gonna find a balance we can hold. That back leg is gonna tap the mat and lift. Tap and lift. Very nice, we've got 4 more here. And 3, keep that band out of your vision for 2. Last one, hold it up. That standing leg, the right knee bends and extend. You got it for 5, 4, so good, 3, get back into it, 2, woo, and 1, big step back. Go for a reach forward into your lunge. That one's a toughie. I lost it at the end. Good, let's roll all the way back up to standing. That band is gonna reach forward right in line with your shoulders. We're in this nice wide stance, so we can send that back knee forward and down. Trying to find our lunge here. Down and up. Good. Knee is coming down like it's gonna touch the floor. It does not have to. Good, 4 more like this, and then we're gonna hold it at the bottom. Good, 3 more here. You got it, last 2. 1, we stay here. We lift the arms overhead and to the front. Lift and exhale. Good, we've got 4 more like this. 3 more here. Good, last 2, and then we're gonna hold it overhead. 1, we stay here, pulse it down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. 2 straight legs, go for a big dive over that front leg. You can put your band over to the side for a moment. Just collapse forward over that leg. Very nice, and let's roll all the way back up to standing. We're gonna take our step back, so we're at the back of our mat, whole mat is out in front of you. If you want a little water or a towel, now's a good time. Whew, it's hot out here. I love it. There's my water. How are we doing? Okay. We're hydrated. We're toweled down. Let's reach up and over. Dive down. This time you're gonna walk your hands out and find that down dog position. Go ahead and pedal your heels. Right, left, right, left. Very nice. From here, we're gonna float the knees gently down onto the mat and come into your all fours position. Let's go right into a cat-cow here. So we're gonna tuck the tailbone, drop the head, lift your abs up into your spine, and then drop the belly, lift your head and tail. Good, let's move through this. Finding a little articulation through your spine, as well as connection with your breath. Just gonna help you connect into that deep core. Good, 1 more in each direction. And then let's go ahead and come into our neutral spine, and we're gonna find our band. I would suggest going with your heavier one today. And we're gonna put it over the knees, onto your thighs like so. And again, if you can keep it flat, great. If not, works the same. Beautiful. Okay, so we're in our all fours position here. We're gonna take a big inhale to prepare. We've got our toes tucked under in the back. On our exhale, we're gonna find that knee float. So the spine is long. Knees are 1 or 2 inches above the mat. So Renee, tuck your toes under. There you go. And we're just gonna hold it here. We're gonna use that big inhale, exhale that we were doing in our cat-cow. Think about pulling the abdominals up and in. Good, we've got 4 more like this. And 3. 2 more here. And last one. Knees come down. You sit just halfway back into a child's pose-ish sort of stretch. Take a breath in a moment. Then let's go right back into that same position. Make sure you've got your shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We're doing that same thing. This time we're gonna float and we're gonna open the knees and close. So it's not a quick pulse, it's a slow open. Let's go. Listen up.
It's not like I'm up here.
Let's go. Let's find that slow open and close. Good, knees right above the mat. Spine is long, so stay looking at the mat in front of your fingertips. Don't look back at your knees. Belly pulls in nice and tight. We've got 4 more here. And 3, I know, you got it. 2 more. And last one, float the knees down. Sit back into a child's pose and breathe.
Hovering's hard enough.
Yeah. Wow, I'm dripping in sweat already. This is great. Let's go ahead and come back into that all fours position. We've got one more set here. We're gonna tuck the toes under, take a big inhale to prepare. On your exhale, the abdominals pull in so much that your knees float. Now we're gonna tap one knee onto the mat and then tap the other. So we're going for a nice big twist through the hips to find that oblique connection. So it's just a gentle tap, making sure we're not slamming down on the knees. We wanna be nice to them. We've got 6, 5, 4, good, 3, keep breathing through it, 2, and 1, drop the knees down. Whew. Sit it on back. Reach your arms way forward. One more big inhale, and then exhale, we're coming back into our all fours position. This time the toes are gonna stay. Actually, you have a choice here. If you'd like to tuck your toes, you can. If you wanna keep them flat, just do whatever feels more stable for you. We're gonna start to lift a knee to the outside. Now the thing we're looking for here is stability through the standing leg. So if we're dipping over really far, that means we're not really using the adductor and the glute here to lift. So I don't really care how high your knee goes. I care how stable you can be pressing out of your shoulders, pulling up with your abdominals, staying long through the spine and stable through that standing hip. Good, lift and lower, you've got 5. 4 more, and then you're gonna learn very quickly that my favorite thing is 8 little pulses. 2 more here. Here we go, last one, hold it up, pulse it up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. Little child's pose and a rest here. And then let's come back into that all fours position for the other side. Lift that knee and lower. Stabilizing, make sure you've got lots of space in the armpits. Air those babies out, we're sweating today. Good, beautiful, you've got 5 like this. 4 more here. 3 like this, you got 2. On your last one, hold it up, pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Float it down. Sit way back into your child's pose. How we doing, crew? Yep, those sounds are the right sounds. We're doing it right. Okay. Let's come on up. We're going to slip that band down around the arches of your feet now. So however you need to do that. So just while you're fixing your band, I'm going to show you where we're going. We're going to have our toes tucked under because we're going to press the leg out like so. So now it's kind of straight behind me. Then I'm going to bend my knee and try to send that leg up. So it's a little 3-parter. 1, bend, 2, lift, 3. So first it's straight, bend, then lift it higher. Okay? So the work here is keeping the belly pulled in nice and tight, watching that standing hip. And then we got to make sure that this bottom foot is not going to lift, okay? So here we go. Let's send that leg straight. We'll do it nice and slow to start. Now bend your knee. Send your leg straight. Lift that heel. Bring it home. We go straight. Bend, lift it. Bring it in. Straight. Bend it. Now send it. Straight. Bend it. Lift it up. You got it. 4. Bend and lift. 3. Bend. float it up. Good, 2, bend and lift it. Last one, you know we're gonna pulse it. Bend, now pulse it, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, bring it on down. Go really wide with the knees, child's pose, stretch out those glutes. Wonderful, let's come on up. We get to do the other side. Woo! Okay, find that nice all fours position. Toes are tucked under, so that bottom foot's not gonna lift with you. Send it straight behind you, bend it, lift it up. Good. So we go straight, bend, and lift. Right behind you, bend it, get it high. We just wanna make sure that the belly stays pulled in here. No big dip in the low back. Good, we've got 3 more like this. Out, bend, and lift. 2 more, out, bend, lift it up. Last one, out, bend, pulse it, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let's bring it on down. You can put that band over to the side for a moment.
Hello, booty.
Knees go wide. Finding those glutes today? Okay, let's come back on up. We're gonna grab our ring. Now, these rings can be a fickle creature. We're gonna put it, oh, my feet are disgusting. We're gonna put it behind your ankle and underneath your glute. You might lose it, especially if you've got really fancy swishy pants. They might come off. So we're gonna be in all fours like so. And the work is keeping a squeeze on that ring so we can lift it up and lower it down. Okay, so we've got a little squeeze. We're gonna lift and float it on down. So we might need to noodle around. If you got a big butt, you're lucky because it'll stay better. Lift on up. Good. And if this isn't working, we can do it without, or we can grab a Pilates ball. We can do it with that. But let's try this here. Let's find that lift. Good for 5. You got it. 4. What do you think's coming next? 3. 2 more. On your last one, hold it up. Squeeze that ring. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold your squeeze. You come down and up. Squeeze 1, 2, down and up. Squeeze 1, 2. We go down and up. Squeeze it 1 and 2. Good. Down and up. Squeeze it 1 and 2. Last one, down and up. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I know. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Bring it on down. Take that ring to the front. Put it in your hands so you can sit back into a big child's pose and breathe. Beautiful. Let's come on up. We get to do the other side. Yay.
We were getting creeped on by the guy. There's a guy that was up there. I was like,
I was worried about that because I have my windows open all the time.
just an FYI, just in case you guys were wondering.
Oh, you mean this morning, right?
Yeah, just a second ago.
At the door? There?
He walked out and he's like, I'm still trying to squeeze.
At least he's gone. At least
I'm
he's
squeezing.
We'll edit that part out of the video later. Okay, so find that nice all fours position. Little handle of the ring right under your glute and into your heel. Lift and lower. Janira's got extra fancy pants on, so she can't keep it. Good. Lift it and lower it. You've got 4 just up and down. Keeping a little squeeze on that ring so it doesn't pop out. Not too much. 2 more. Last one, we hold it up. We squeeze it here for 8, 7. Pull that belly in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold your squeeze. We come down and up. Squeeze and squeeze. Down and up. Squeeze and squeeze. Keep going. Down and up and squeeze,
Looks 'cause
and
it's
squeeze,
sweaty.
Yeah,
down,
that's what it
and
is.
up. Yeah, we're too sweaty today. We've got down, and up, squeeze, and last one, down, and hold it, squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down.
I've never been so happy to have a big butt.
Yeah.
No ring
We'll
pop.
go wide with the knees. Press it back. The hips. Reach as far forward as you can. Good. We're going to do just one more thing on hands and knees, and then we're going to get off of our wrists. How's everybody's wrists doing? Okay. Good. So if ever you're feeling a little pain in your wrist, you can do what's called a little fishy. Stretching out. So you put one hand on top of the other, send it back, and it's like a little fish swimming. Fishy. Good. Okay, we'll come back into that all fours position. Just check your knees under your hips, shoulders under the wrists under the shoulders. We're gonna start with that reach. So we're reaching forward like we're gonna shake someone's hand. It's good practice for post-COVID time, you know? Remember when we could do that? Hello,
I
nice
always
to
hated
meet
shaking
you.
hands.
Good. Now, if that feels easy and cool, no rocking and rolling through the
walking in
hips, we're gonna slow it down slightly, and we're gonna add an opposite leg to reach and bring it down, alternating side to side. Now, the work here is keeping the hips nice and stable, pressing out of the shoulders, spine stays long, no dipping the belly down. Good. We've got 4 more here. And 3, 2 more, and you guessed it, we're gonna hold it. Last one, hold it here, pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that lift. We're gonna sweep the arm and leg to the outside and back to the center. So they're going right out and then right back in front and back of you to the side. Watch that standing hip, make sure it's stable. This sweep doesn't have to be big for you to feel this one. We've got 3 more, and then we're gonna hold it to the outside. Good, 2 more here. On your last one, hold it out, pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Float it on down. We're going right back into that opposite arm and leg reach. Just remember the side that you stopped on, because we're gonna do the opposite one next. Reach and reach. Good, nice long spines here. Stable through the pelvis if you can. Good, 3 more. You've got 2 more here. On your last one, let's figure out which side you didn't do. Reach that arm and leg, pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. We're sweeping that arm and leg to the outside and to the front. Sweep it out, forward and back. You've got 4 more like this, and then we hold it out. Good, 3 more here. Pull that belly in for 2. Last one, hold it out, pulse it up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, we made it. Let's go wide with the knees, sit back into a child's pose, and then make sure your ring and your band are out of the way, because we're gonna walk our hands over to the right side of the mat. Go for a big side body stretch here, so we're putting lots of space between your ribs and hips on that left side. Good, walk your hands back into the center, over to the left. Big stretch here, just collapsing into that stretch. Inhale and exhale. Good, and let's walk our hands into the middle, and then walk your hands on back, roll on up to seated. Let's go ahead and swing the legs around. We're gonna come into our seated position. Let's face to the inside, perfect. We're gonna have our knees bent, feet flat. Oh, I'm covered in dirt and stuff. Dirt and sweat.
Yummy.
You're getting one with nature on this trip. Band is gonna go back into the thumbs, please. We're gonna sit nice and tall here. Take a big inhale. Exhale, we're gonna tuck the tailbone. Find that deep Pilates scoop. So the tailbone tucks under, your booty squeezes, your belly button pulls into your ribs, your gaze goes down towards your pubic bone, and then lift it on up. So making this nice round shape to roll. It's our C curve spine. And we go down as far as we can and hold it. So just because I'm going nice and low, it's my job to do that. So you do what works for your body. Very nice. You've got 4 more here. Scooping that tailbone under. Ribs draw down, belly pulls in. 3. Trying to keep the feet connected to the mat for 2. On your last one, we go down and we stay there. Find a spot you can hold, reach your arms up and then forward. So we want to make sure that we're maintaining this C curve. The ribs are not popping forward. The shape of your spine does not change. You've got 4. Very nice. 3. You're killing it. 2 more. And last one. Now come all the way up. Extend your legs out straight. Go for a big dive forward. Pull onto your knees or your shins, whatever you need to go for a big stretch. Good. Let's roll it back up to that seated position. Knees bent, feet flat. So we're gonna roll down and we're gonna hold our C curve spine here. One arm is gonna stay straight. So we're gonna really grab onto that band. The other one's gonna pull it back. So one arm is reaching forward as the other pulls your shoulder back. So we're going into a nice deep oblique twist. Use that exhale, rip that band apart. If you break your band, you get free retreats for life. Big twist and a reach. Selena's like, on it.
Did I send one in 90 minutes? I take that back.
Take it back. Take it all back. I was just like, this is so hard.
Yeah, Renee, you haven't been to one of my mat classes
Take my
yet.
anger
Different
out
than
of this
reformer,
band.
right?
Yeah, oh my God, so different.
Reach and pull, you got 5. 4 more, and then we're gonna hold it. 3 more like this. So good, last 2. And 1, hold it. Pull it back, 8, 7, 6, 5. I know, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, go right into it, pull it back, 8. Then pull with the shoulder. Good, you got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach it forward, roll up. Extend the legs, dive forward. Good, let's go ahead and put that band around your ankles, please. We're gonna sit really tall.
I'm fine.
Okay, so this one's really fun. We're gonna go ahead and grab behind the knee. And what I want you to do is imagine you're sitting against a flat wall. So before we were rounding down this way, now it's not allowed. We're gonna sit really tall, grab behind that knee, flex this bottom foot, bend and extend the leg. So we're trying to get it as high as we can here. The sensation is that you're leaning forward to get the spine even longer. Good, let's go for 4 and 3. Good, 2 and 1. Now, unfortunately, that was the warm up. We're gonna reach our arms forward. Now we get no help from the arms. The work is your abdominals holding you up nice and tall. This movement's gonna get really small, okay? So we're gonna extend and bend. Woo! Stay really tall, don't lean back. Send that chest forward. Long spine, abs pulling you up. You've got 5. Good, 4. 3 more like this. You got it for 2. And last 1. So good. Stretch over your legs. Big flex on the feet. Roll on up to seated. Let's go for the other side. Grab behind that knee. So this is like our practice. We're training that spine to stay nice and long. Bend and extend that leg. Appreciate ballerinas so much more doing this kind of stuff. Like, you can put your leg here. Ow. Good. Let's go ahead and reach forward. Hold yourself up with your abdominals. Bend and extend. Lean forward. Long spine. Shoulders relaxed. Chin is lifted. Belly pulled in. You've got 4. Lift it even taller. 3. Lean it forward. Just 2 more. And last 1. Whew. Let's reach it. Take that band off. Put it to the side. Bend your knees and scoot yourself forward. Reach forward like so. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under. Just roll all the way down to the mat. Okay, next we're gonna do our series of 5. We're gonna do it regular schmegular today, no added toys or anything. We'll add on tomorrow or tonight. So what we're gonna do first is bring our legs into tabletop. So we remember that we've got a 90-degree shape with the knee. Knees are over the hips. Hands come behind your head. Elbows are nice and wide. We're gonna come into a chest lift here. So shoulder blades are high off the mat. We're gonna send one leg straight, one leg table, and switch, and switch, switch, and switch. Good, we've got 8, 7, 6. Now the lower your heels go, the more you're gonna feel in your abdominals, so find a level to send that leg that works for you. 2 and 1, pull your knees in, come into a little ball here. Go for a little rock side to side, release the low back. Legs come into tabletop, hands come onto the tops of the knees. We're gonna reach our arms and legs in opposite directions, sweep and pull those knees in. So we want our arms and legs to match in how low they go. Your chest stays lifted. So we're not coming up and down with the head. We're holding that shoulder lift for 4. Pull it in. 3 more here. Good, you've got 2. And last 1. Grab those knees, pull them in. Give them a little squeeze and breathe. Very nice. Your legs are gonna go straight up to the ceiling. Hands go behind your head. Come into your chest lift. Now we're gonna lower one leg down and lift it up. Lower the other leg down and lift it up. Now down is relative. So I go down to the floor because it's my full-time job to do this shit. You can do whatever works for you, keeping the belly pulled in. Francesca's doing a great job modifying. If straight legs don't work for you, bend those babies. You got it. Let's go for 4 and 3. 2 more like this. And last 1, bend your knees, give them a squeeze, bring it on down. That's 3 of our series of 5 done, guys. We're almost done here. Let's send our legs straight up to the ceiling, hands behind your head. Come into your chest lift. This is another one where down is gonna mean different things for people. We're gonna lower our legs down, lift up with control. We do not want the low back to go for a big lift and the ribs to pop way up. We just have 3 more like this. These are hard. 2 more here. And last 1. Grab those knees, pull them in. You're doing so great. 1 more set in our series of 5. Good. Legs come into tabletop, hands go behind your head. We're gonna come into that chest lift. We're going back to our single leg stretch, but we're adding an oblique twist and twist. We're gonna go a little bit slow motion today so we can find that oblique, hold it. Twist and hold it. You do not bring your head down in the center, you stay high and lifted. Good, you've got 4. Very nice, 3. Almost there, 2. Last 1, woo, bring it on down. Hug those knees in, you're doing so great, you guys. I know you've missed the band, let's grab it. Put that band onto your thighs above your knees. And we're gonna fuck up the band right away. So I want it to be kind of behind your knee here. So when we start to do pulling stuff, you're kind of grabbing it behind that knee that's gonna be down, okay? So don't worry about it being nice and flat. Hands are gonna go down by your sides. First, we're not gonna do any lifting of the bum. I just want you to do a pelvic tilt. So remember that tilt that we did yesterday where we were lifting the pubic bone, pushing the low back down, and then dropping the pubic bone, lifting the back. We're just gonna move our pelvis forward and back, lifting the belly, and then dropping the belly down, sending that tailbone heavy, and then tucking it under. Now, right now, you're probably using a lot of glute to make this happen. Let's bring it into the abdominals more. So when you pull the tailbone under, use a big exhale, pull everything in, and then send that tailbone nice and heavy. Tuck the tailbone, exhale. So when we do our bridging, which is coming next, I want you to start with this abdominal pull first, so we get a nice core connection. Good, now bring your hands down by your sides. Take a big inhale to prepare.
Your exhale draws your ribs down, belly in, and then we're gonna tuck the tailbone and peel all the way up into a shoulder bridge. We're gonna inhale at the top, and then exhale, peel it on down, one bone at a time. This is kind of your resting time, so enjoy this nice articulation, peeling it on up. Inhale at the top, try not to let those ribs pop, and then peel it down, slow and controlled. So when you bring your spine down, I want you to imagine that it's getting longer because you're stretching it out as you place one bone down at a time on the mat. Good, let's go for another 2 like this, making sure you relax through your neck and shoulders. Your arms are pressing heavy down into the mat. Your feet are in that nice parallel position, just about as wide as your sit bones. Good, let's do one more here, and we're gonna go up into that bridge and hold it. So let's find that nice line where we've got one line from our shoulders to our knees. Hold it here. Now pulse your booty up for 8, 7. Really squeeze your bum. Think like 80s music video. Pulse it. Good. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, that was really good Pilates counting. 1. Hold it up here. Now we're going to open that band with the knees. Keep the booty nice and high for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're not done. Walk your feet in 1 little inch. So now we can lift the heels and lower them down. Booty stays nice and high as we lift and lower. Good, we've got 5. 4 more here. Good, 3. Very nice, last 2. Hold it up on 1. 1 more set of pulses out with the band for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those heels. Peel your spine all the way down. Don't flop it down. Control it. Good. Bring in the knees into your chest. Hug them in. Okay. So just sit up or turn over for a second. I'm going to show you where we're going. We're going to go for a little single leg series. If it felt like a challenge with 2 feet on the floor, you can stay there. If you want to kick it up a notch, we're gonna bring our leg into tabletop and we're gonna lift and lower. This is more of a hinge, quick. Before it was like slow, right? Now it's gonna be quick and hover, quick and hover. We're gonna hold it at the top. We're gonna pull the band in. This is why I wanted it to be behind your knee. We're gonna pulse the booty. We're gonna lift and lower the leg, and then we're gonna hold it. So it's not gonna be, I just did like 2 reps of everything. It's gonna be more than that, okay? So this is gonna be intense. We're just gonna get through it together. If you need a break, you take one. This is what we came for, right? Ass, class, let's go. Hands down by your sides. Right leg comes into tabletop. Find a big inhale to prepare. Exhale, squeeze that left booty cheek. Lift your hips and hover above the mat. Good, lift and lower. We've got 5. Good, 4 more. Go for 3. 2 more, and then we're gonna hold it at the top. Last one, hold it here, knee into nose for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, booty up, up. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it high, leg goes straight. You lower and then kick it up. Lower and kick. Go for 4, lift, 3, lift. 2 more. Last one. We're just holding that bridge. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Bring it down. Hug your knees into your chest. How we doing, guys? We're okay? We made it? Good. Let's do it again. Other side. Left leg in table. Hands are down by your sides. Find that nice lift and lower. Lift and hover. Keep going. 3. Lift it. 4. Good. 5. Hold it here. Pull the knee in. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Booty up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Left leg long. Lower and lift it. Keep those hips nice and square. Kicking that leg to your face. Good. You got 3. Almost there. 2. Hold it. 1. Just hold that bridge. for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Bring it on down. Hug your knees into your chest. Woo. Okay. From here, we're gonna roll over onto our side. So let's all turn to face me, please. You're gonna be lifted onto your forearm like so. And we wanna make sure that this oblique is lifted. We've got this nice big triangle shape here. We don't wanna be hanging out down here. We're lifted, oblique engaged, heels together. We're gonna open for a clam. This is our last bit of work for today, guys. We're almost done. Good, belly pulled in. A little more lift with that oblique. Francesca. There. Elbow down, but yeah, keep that lifted. Nice long spine. Excuse me. You've got 4 more here. And 3. Good, hips stay nice and stacked for 2. Last one. Now the whole leg is gonna lift and lower. So your heel comes along for the ride. You know, lifting everything. Yep. Lift. You got it. 5. Very nice. 4 more. 3. So good. Last 2. Hold it up on 1. We've got circles with the knee for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other way. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Give it a little pat. Okay, the next part, just mess around with it for a moment to find the way that you can lift. You're gonna bring your elbow in line with your knee here. Use this top hand as a kickstand as much as you need. We're gonna be lifting the hips and lowering. Just start without doing anything else and just figure out a position that's comfortable for your body. Then we're gonna lift this top leg with it. So this is where we're going. Lifting up, hovering down, don't put it down. Lift it up, hover down. Top end can be on your hip. It can be fancy up to the sky. It can be working as a kickstand. Good, so those hips come up and lower. You've got 5. Good, 4 more here. We're almost there for 3. 2 more. Hold it up on your last one. Send that leg long, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! How we doing? Good? Let's do the other side. And then we're done. Let's find that nice lifted position. Starting with your clam. Let's clam it out. Clamato vibes. Belly pulls in nice and tight. Hips stacked here. Oblique is lifted. Now this side is going to be even more fun because you can feel that stabilizing hip. It's like, are you kidding me? We're doing this again.
Am I on the wrong side?
Lift the whole leg up. Heel comes with it. And we want to try to keep this top oblique nice and long, so we're not going to dip. We're going to stay long here and just lift it as high as we can using the glute here. So Janira, think less pull in this way, more just go straight up. For 4 and 3. Good, 2 more. Last one, hold it up, little circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, holy shit. 2 and 1, other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it, pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, I know, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yeah, morning me was very ambitious writing this class. We have 1 more bit of work.
It's like you always just know the pulses are coming too.
You know the pulses are coming. Okay, so we're gonna find where you can get that lift. So do it without your top leg coming first. So situate your body. This is it, you guys. Final lift and lower. Just hover that booty. We've got 6. Lift for 5. Good, 4 more here. 3, and then we hold it. You've got 2. Last one, hold it up, leg goes long, pulse it 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! We're done. Go ahead and roll onto your back. Get rid of that band. Put it over to the side. We're gonna go ahead and bend the right knee in, left leg long. Give it a big squeeze and stir that knee around. We made it, you guys. Let's go the other way with that knee stir. Bend that bottom leg so you can put your heel onto your thigh, little figure 4 stretch. You can hold it here or reach through. Yeah. Ooh, we need that one. Good. One more big breath in and out here. Now take that, if you're holding onto your thigh, take that bottom leg, extend it and bend it. Good, you've got 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Let's bring that shape down. So your left leg is gonna come all the way down. You're gonna put your right foot onto the mat and then left hand comes across. Go for that big spine twist. Ooh, yes. And let's come back to the center. Right leg goes long, left knee pull it in, stir it around. You guys excited for the abs class tonight? Okay, bend that right knee, foot flat on the floor so you can put your left ankle. Go for that figure 4 stretch. Option to reach through your thigh and pull it in. Oh boy. Now that bottom leg, bend and extend it. 3 more here. 2 and 1. Good. Bring it all the way down. That bottom leg goes long. Top knee comes across your body. So you're grabbing onto that knee with your right hand. Left hand reaches out to the side. Gaze to the opposite direction of your knee. And breathe. Good. Let's come back to the center. Just want you to roll over onto your belly. So we have some options here for swan, which we've gone through yesterday. We can bring our hands out to a V with the pinkies down. This is your mini swan here. So if that feels more supportive and appropriate, do that. If you want a bigger swan, your hands come underneath your shoulders and we can press up and lower down with control. You've got really engaged low body. Glutes are squeezed to protect the low back. Lift and lower. Good. And then bring it all the way down. Press yourself up and back into your child's pose. Go really wide with the knees. We did a lot for the glutes today. Stretch them out. Let's come into our all fours position. Tuck the toes under. Press your hips up and back into your down dog. Pedal the heels right, left, right, left. Now walk your hands into your feet or your feet into your hands. Let everything hang heavy and turn out towards the ocean. Give me a big shake of the head, yes, and a big shake of the head, no. Bend your knees, tuck your tailbone. Let's roll all the way up to standing at the top. We reach the arms, pull the shoulders down, release, and we're done. Woo.